Hi, a very warm welcome to Dusty Shelf Collectibles. Well, today's video is two of my areas of hobby sort of combining, so RC cars and model railways. And I picked this up in Inside Line Models in Cleveleys. I was going to say Fleetwood, it's in Cleveleys just north of Blackpool. And this is a VW van. It's actually the ADAC, which is a German sort of AA if you like, or you know, RAC. Now the scale is slightly out. That's the first thing to say. So obviously 176 scale, this is 187, so it is a little bit too small. But I just thought this would be quite good fun because it's full radio control, including the lights. You can switch them on and off to actually see what it looks like on the street scene on my layout and just have a little bit of a fun with it. I'm going to take this over to the bench, do a little bit of a review on it. These seem to be quite hard to get hold of. As I say, made by Carson, which is quite a common make for RC bits. The lady in the shop was telling me that they actually imported this from Germany, so this was the last one they had, and they bought a few of them and had them brought over from Germany. And having looked online, I can't actually see any for sale. There's one on eBay for silly money, but yeah, I can only think that either they've just come out or they've not taken off here. So what I thought we'd do is we'll take this over to the bench, I'll film it from above, let's have a look what's inside the box, let's have a look at the quality of the model, and then quite simply let's just have a play of it on the layout. So yeah, let's take it over there. Right, let's have a quick look around the box before I open it up. So we've got batteries included, scale is 1:87, digital control up to 50 meters, various control direction, 70 minutes of running, 30 minutes of charging, lithium ion battery, and including working lights. Not really much else to say on here. You know, this is all the usual warnings, you know, be careful, don't do this, don't do that. So let's get with that, let's get this open and let's have a look inside. Right, just slide it cardboard, and there's my batteries. So let's talk scales first of all, if I can get the box open. So just bringing in here, this is a Oxford camper van in 1/72 scale. So you can see there is quite a, you know, there is a considerable difference in the scales, but we'll look past that and try and have a little bit of fun with it. So obviously this 1/72, this being 1/87, and you can see the difference there. What have we got on the back here? So it does come with its own little screwdriver, which is nice. And yeah, let's get this off the base. Put these screws to one side so that when I'm finished with it I can mount them back on the base. Keep it all in one place. There's one screw. Right, that's the van off. Yeah, it's quite a nice little system in there. You can see the steering cog, obviously a charging port here. Yeah, rear wheel drive. Okay, let's get the control off. I recorded the introduction to this a little while back, and I haven't, I should have really watched that before I started recording this part of the video. But I think I said in there that, you know, I'm quite enthralled by this because it's sort of two parts of my hobby sort of crashing into each other, the sort of radio control side of things, but also the model railway. And I'm hoping this is going to look rather good running round on the street circuit on my layout. But I did see one of these at, or a similar car to this. It was actually a Jeep running around somebody had on a layout at one of the shows the other week, and it was very, very effective. So yeah, we'll see. But as I say, you know, with it being a slightly different scale, it may look very much out of place. But let's pop this back on. Right, we have power on here. Is there an on-off button on it? Can't see one. Maybe that's it at the back. Right, so it will need charging, that's quite clear. So where's the charging lead? Here. Right, let's plug that in, and I'm going to leave that to charge for a little bit. Turn it back off, push that through, and we'll give that 10 minutes and I'll come back and see how it's going.
Right, so that's still charging away, but a couple of things I just wanted to point out. So this is an on-off switch at the back of here, so I've actually got this switched off at the moment while it's charging. And then the button in the middle here has 3 options. The centre is off, to the left-hand side is on, and then charge is to the right-hand side. So when I put this on charge, it was sitting there doing nothing. Came back out, I thought, what's going on? Got to push the button across to the charge. We get a red light here. I'm assuming that's going to go green once this is charged. The other thing I just wanted to go back to, because I had a quick look at my script after I'd stopped filming that last piece. I want to touch on the scales again. So I forgot to say that 187 is HO scale, and obviously 1/72 is 00 scale. So you can see there's quite a big difference between these, as I said previously. But in terms of HO, this does seem quite small. I'm surprised. You know, there's not normally that big a difference between the two scales, not visually anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on the layout when this is charged, and put them side by side, put one on there, put the other one on there. A lot of my buildings are 1/72, so I do believe this is going to look quite small on there, but we'll see how it looks in a minute. Well, I was expecting a green light, but it is in fact blue, so that's finished charging. So I'll just take the lead out, and I'll move this across to switch the controller on, put the lead away, slide that back in here, the charging adapter. So I'll move the across to there, and let's turn the car on. And the two are pairing. You can see the lights are flashing on there. I wonder if I turn the car on first. Yeah, so the car's got to go on first, then you turn the controller on. Right, headlights seem to be permanently on. Tail lights seem to be permanently on. That's not too bad, actually. Right, let's see what this switch does on the top here. The emergency light. Yeah, I like that a lot. A lot of fun. Right, let's take this over so we can get a better shot of it. Right, that's both vans on the layout. Now let me take the Oxford Rail one, the 1/72 one out of the way, the 00 one out of the way. And you can see that's the HO van on there. Doesn't actually look too bad. Not bad fitting scale. As I say, the buildings on here are Metcalfe, so they are 00 HO, and they are quite large buildings and large door frames. But I don't think it looks too far out of place. I'm just going to use this little corner of Skeletris track just to demonstrate the car. Okay, let's give this a go. Now do keep in mind this is going uphill. I'm going to take it nice and slowly to start with. That's really good fun. Let me just turn it round and I'll come back the other way. Whoa, a little bit all over the place. Right, turn the warning light on. It's actually quite easy to control. I'm surprised. Very, very responsive. Just run away with me a little bit coming down the hill though. Right, time to take it onto the layout, I think, and see what this looks like with some detail behind it. Yeah, it's surprisingly a little bit harder to control on the layout. I'm going to need a little bit of practice here, I think. But it does look really good. I think yeah, very pleased with it. It's going to be a lot of fun with this. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. I'm almost staying on the right side of the road. So I'll turn it round again. There you go, I'll use the parking space. And come backwards and I'll reverse into the space. Now you probably notice the camera's going out of focus as I'm moving away from it, so let's change the camera angle and see if we can get a better shot. Right, just because I can, I'm going to put the light on. and let's try and drive it down the road. Let me pull down. I'm going to pull in front of the village store. There we go. Turn my light off. Let's try and turn round without hitting anything. Oh, yeah, hit everything. It'll take a little bit of practice, but what a great thing to have on the layout. You know, we've seen the Fowler rail system where, you know, these HO vehicles will run round following a magnet underneath the track, but this just brings a whole new dimension. I'm very impressed. Yeah, surprisingly good fun. I can't see it. It's gone behind a building. Hold on, here we go. Back again. Let's pull into a parking space forward. Right, let's head round the corner here. Now, I appreciate in this filming, I'm on both sides of the road. At the moment, all I'm trying to do is just trying to keep it on one side of the road for now, rather than on the correct side. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a bit of a piece shot. So let's put a loco on the bridge, and let's bring it through underneath. Oh, that wasn't too good. Let's do that again. Oh, didn't make it round the corner that time. There we go, not too bad. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm very impressed. I love the way you can turn the light on and off. Absolutely fantastic. Really does look the part. And I think I said in the introduction, ADAC, this is like the German AA or RAC. Now, having had another look online, there's a whole range of these different vans and buses and things that do come with their RC unit. Don't seem to be many of them for sale in the UK. They do all seem to be in mainland Europe, particularly Germany. But I'm certainly going to keep a look out for them. I think it's absolutely fantastic. It looks amazing going around the layout. I obviously clearly need a lot more practice in controlling it, but it will come. I mean, it's you know, it's very, very versatile in its control. You know, there is a very, very slight movements on the forward and backward. You know, you do have quite a bit of control over it. So yeah, I am very impressed. So just to touch on the price, I did pay £59 for this. I think I've already said that. Yeah, when you look at it, it's a lot of money for what it is. But when you consider, you know, on our railways, if you know, we're running around now with 200, 300 pound trains, and if you go and buy one of the Falla systems, you know, you can easily spend 40, 50 pounds on one of those cars that follow the wires around the track. And this gives you a whole new dimension of control and, you know, opportunities, let's say, for realism. Obviously, with this wagon, it's looking quite plastic. It wouldn't take a lot to weather it and make it look fantastic. And yeah, I actually, for the price, I've convinced myself, for me, this is worthwhile. I've really enjoyed it. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. So yeah, £60 sounds a lot of money, but I'm pleased with it. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of thing, you know, I've got lots of videos on the channel. Go and have a look. And if you can subscribe, you'd be doing me a massive favour. And with that, I think I'll leave that one there. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.